Hi, welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Aquarius sign. Hi, Aquariuses. How are you? I just want to say that this is a general reading, okay? Just keep this in mind, general. Also, let me give a quick shout out to all my new subscribers, you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those who've been supporting me. Very grateful to have you here. Okay, so we're going to take a look at February. This is a timeless reading. I've been told many times that my reading resonate weeks, sometime months, so I'll put a link for the January 2021 reading. I am 100% sure there's something you could take from that reading that will be pertinent for you today, okay? So let's start your reading, Aqua, and see what the message is for you. Queen of Wands in a reverse. Page of Wands. Ten of Swords. Page of Swords in a reverse. The Lovers. And Six of Wands. Okay, wow. Okay, so some of you, I'm not sure what happened. Oh, yes. This is the first reading I'm doing after the new moon in Aquarius, okay, where there were 6 planets in your house. All right, so there was a sun, moon, luminaries, and then there's a Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, okay? So maybe I'm not missing. If I'm missing any, just comment below. They say that when there's 6 planets in one house, they call it an assembly. I just thought, I heard that in a podcast. So there is an assembly in your first house. So a lot of questions, okay, a lot of questionings in regards to your future, okay? Queen of Wands, in a reverse, you're changing. There's like a change of mind, okay? There's a beginning. Page of Wands. This change is triggered by a beginning of love, and something, a vision in your love relationship. The Lovers here, okay? I feel like next to the Ten of Swords, I don't know, there's something that trigger within you that make you not want to do something or not want to go towards something. All right, but I just want to say it's just going to happen. Six of Wands, it's going to be victorious, whatever that is. You have the Six of Wands here. So you have confidence in the future, okay? There's an ending, a heavy ending, okay? Ten of Swords is kind of, you might have heard something, maybe a news online with all this assembly in Aquarius that was disturbing, okay? Something disturbing about human nature, all right? With the Ten of Swords, something you heard, something you saw, that could have, because Aquarius, they're like that, okay? Because you could be coming from the most loving heart and have the best intention. And sometimes, that could, could bring, some type of energy around you where people find you being naive, or maybe you notice your own naivete, all right? With the Page of Wands here next to the Queen of Wands in a reverse. Queen of Wands in a reverse, yes, there's some amount of shocking immaturity, okay, because that's when you realize how people could go and do and say things. Page of Swords in a reverse, when they're in a position of where they're feeling ignored, all right? Because the Queen of Wands, when she doesn't like, is to be ignored, and she's in a reverse, okay? So there's something about your friendship, all right? Remember, 11th house is your house to represent group network of people, okay? There's something about your friendship here you're discovering, okay? It's a female energy. Page of Swords, someone saying things, messages, not coming, not very supportive, okay? Not really nice, okay? And you might have noticed something there. Maybe you heard something unpleasant, okay? You change your mind, your vision. Page of Wands is something you saw, okay? The Lovers is a major arcana so far. It's the only major arcana. I love this energy because the Lovers is a very compatible energy next to you. It talks about honesty, sincerity, opening yourself to others, talks and discussion. So I see there's talks and discussion that have to do with other people. Now, it doesn't have to be with them talking to you, but you heard something. Ten of Swords. Remember, there's an assembly in your first house, right? Something from other people you saw clearly. It was shown to you. I think it was purposely shown to you. I feel like the Most High wanted you to see something or heard something. Maybe it was disturbing, and if that's the case, I'm sorry. I say this because if you go deeper in astrology, this constellation is called Stravana, and Western astrology is in Aquarius, and it's all about hearing, okay? Hearing something. Actually, it represent, you see, it's the symbol of it, it's the ear. So you heard something, okay? You saw something, Ten of Swords, something you don't want to take partake in it, okay? You want to do something, of course you want to, and become victorious. Okay, you definitely coming from a loving heart, because you know you have sincerity. Okay, you want to open a discussion. You really want to be, you want to bring something to the plate where other people could benefit, because the Queen of Wands in a reverse, you're realizing that, like I said, sometimes your allies or people close to your network, okay, could not be, you're not really happy how someone is being represented, or something, some conversation, right? Let me show you, those two cards came in a reverse. Queen of Rods, Queen of Wands, same energy. This is fire energy next to the Page of Swords, air. So someone is not talking nice. Someone is not talking, they could be talking behind your back too. Ten of Swords, I hate to see it. Three of Cups in a reverse. So that's another card about network and support. Okay, Three of Cups, it's about having fun with people. It's in a reverse. So someone is not happy. This Queen of Wands here, someone at work, she's not happy. She's not supporting. Okay, maybe there's a beginning for you in something. You're coming in, and just the sight of you getting involved, for some reason, she is just on a damage control mode. The Devil in a reverse. Four of Cups. I don't like this energy. The Devil in a reverse here is some type of, oh, I hate to see it, violence. Maybe you saw some violence that had to do with kids, something on TV. I say this because 11 houses, you know, internet, something like that. Maybe there's something you saw about children being blackmailed, or you know, being used illegally, that just shocked you with the Four of Cups here, something that made you really emotionally upset. And people would be surprised, but that happened to Aquarius, because, you know, when Aquarius says, what do you mean? I don't know. They don't know. Okay, something that could be evident sometimes, because they don't look for things like that, okay? And when they get to see it, they heard about a story or something, it kind of, for some Aquarius, it could have like a very, even if people say, well, Aquarius is cold, no, they're practical. All right, it's a practical sign. It's not cold, it's just they think. All right, and so the Four Cups with the Ten of Swords, yeah, something that you saw. I'm sorry, Aquarius, is this, that you get to see the world in a way that could be deeply troubling for you, deeply shocking. The Devil is out. I feel like next to the Page of Wands, the Devil is in a reverse. I feel you were meant to know that, because you can do something about it. All right. Um, you know, yes, it's not about being suspicious of everybody all the time, but it's about definitely looking around, because with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands in a reverse, there's some behavior that you see within your own network of friends that you're not liking. The Tower here next to the Six of Wands, you're going to change something. There's a risk into the path that you want to take forward. That's what it says. There's a risk about that, because you're coming in, you have an ideal, okay, but your ideal, all right, going forward, that you want to bring to others, to the world, okay, it comes out like with some destruction. It has to destroy, it comes with destroying some things, okay, something that was established for some time, okay? So there will be the calm. This is the calm before the storm, Aquarius. Know that, because some of you might be getting involved in something here with the world. Wow. You're being called, Aquarius. The world next to the Lovers. So there's an accomplishment for you going forward. You could accomplish something really big. All right, know that. You're coming out this year. Your involvement looks like it's gonna be a winner here. Okay. You could be becoming someone of an international stature, all right? But there's definitely honor and integrity here, okay? There's a big chance for harmony, all right? Uh, you have a lot of work going forward. Six of Rods says that you're doing that, you're working towards that. The Magician next to the Page of Swords in a reverse. So both of them are in a reverse. Let me show you this card. So you're becoming more skeptical, okay, because of things that you've seen that you did not like, that was shocking. You become skeptical, Page of Swords, now about those narcissist people, right? This people, this energy here. You're looking at people differently, right? And but that could also change your your value as well, because you have Pluto in your 12th house. I'm going to give a wide example, okay? So maybe you realize something about relationship and kids or something like that, that you told yourself, you know what, I'm going to be adopting kids, or I'm going to focus on adoption, because the Page of Wands is there next to the Devil in a reverse. I was telling you before in one of your reading, Aquarius sign represent adopted children, okay, just so you know, or it could represent people who adopt kids, all right, because Aquarius is 6 from the moon, all right? So it does represent, so when you look at the moon, it's eight signs away, okay? But from Aquarius and you go towards the moon, so Aquarius is 1, and then we have um, uh, Pisces second, then we have Aries, Taurus, and then we have Gemini, and then we have the moon. So it's six. So sixth house, when you read on astrology, what is the sixth house? Is the house of challenges, all right? Difficulties, obstacles. You kind of have your heart, you kind of have this something about that that is really appealing to you right now, that has to do with children that need help. Maybe you saw something, like I said, the devil is next to you, abuse of children, traffic of children. The devil is could be possible of doing that, right? But yes, Aquarius represent adopted children, okay? This is a very humanitarian thing to do, to adopt children. And you have to understand, you might be confronted with all that energy in your first house to do some type of humanitarian act for the humanity, for the humanity, all right? The world and the lovers says that you might have a karmic position for the humanity. I think you picked up on something, and I'm sorry to say, maybe you picked up on something due to something you heard, you saw that you did not like, that could have really made you feel some type of way, all right? I'm not sure what the Queen of Wands in a reverse and the Three of Cups in a reverse has to do with this, okay? But those are not supportive energy. I think you're seeing the difference between you and others. You're seeing life and people in it, okay? And we have to, there's different type of hearts in there, right? There's some people that have a cold heart. They may not look like this, but they're not involved, or they're not interested in things that you're interested, as you know, child labor, child trafficking, some energy that you find utterly unacceptable, right? And you're going towards that direction. You're going to get involved here with the Tower in the reverse. And your pioneer definitely changes the Tower. They say it's also Aquarius. You're willing to bring people down, right, in order to protect other people. That's what I'm seeing here. And the Magician is in a reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in a reverse, Six of Cups in a reverse, and Six of Pentacles. So definitely something that has to do with children, all right? Maybe some of you have been adopted. Maybe you will be adopting kids. It's certainly something about that here showing with the Wheel of Fortune in a reverse, all right? So in a reverse is because that you want something to stop all this narcissist abuse, those negative connotation, where people take advantage, manipulate others. You want to put a stop to that. You believe that it's negative, okay? And with the Wheel of Fortune in a reverse, you know, you are here to bring some changes, okay? You know that everything happened for a reason. There is difficulties in accepting things of that nature for you, child abuse and things of that nature. All right, there's an assembly right now. Again, Aquarius is in your first house. It's asking you, what's the future you want? Your ideas are supported. You have a lot of support. You're comfortable with the support. Just know that you're attracting good and bad energy, of course, because the world that is as a whole, even if we're coming from a loving heart, some people are not. But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Aquarius. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I will put a link below the video. I'm going to do an extended reading for this. It will be below this video. Like and share. And until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.